Welcome friends and traders. Let's review Tesla chart, daily chart, how to find easy price targets using the shape of the market, which is ellipsoid in nature. The planets move across the galactic sphere around the sun, not in circular motion but in ellipsoid motion. If you look up in the sky and find your favorite planet, it is rotating across. Now what is happening? This planetary system which we are attached to, that is also expanding. Earth is rotating across its axis 1000 miles an hour, is wobbling 23.5 degrees from pole to pole as it rotates. Moon is wobbling, rotating across Earth in totally opposite direction. All planets are going in one direction, Moon is going in opposite direction. Number 7 is number 7 for the Sun. God created the Earth in 6th day, on the 7th he rested. Sun is quantum jump site's heat signature for higher civilizations to come on board. So there are suns in every solar system, thousands of them. As we travel through space and expand, and if you need to do quantum jumps, you need to have it digital heat signatures where we are, which solar system we are going to go into. Alright, so this is where these are ball of gases, nuclear gases. They are not rock solid like Earth, otherwise you will crash into these jump sites. Number for the Moon is 4. Alright, so you got it. So there are two things happening here, my friends. Why are we talking about this? Because this single hotspot is giving the vertical lines here. All it is doing is just timing the market. Alright. Okay, so this low is the low of this situation. We got this high, this low, this high, this high, this low, this maybe low, you got it. But what is happening here? This is the planets rotating from this longitude treatment of starting point to be 0. We move and reset the planets at 0 where we want to move them from. Now this may not be natural time to put it on, but yes, a good start for the sake of argument. But my friends and traders, today we are gathered for something else. The movement of planets. Now this is Tesla chart. It's a Nasdaq chart. It is a chart which is binding things through the hidden forces of 8. There are 9 numbers, 8 jumps between them. So I'm going to use something with a ratio of 4 or 8. Here it is 4, right? So alright, so that's the secret between trends. Alright, so what are we going to do? So here we're going to use, so this one has major axis and the minor axis, and we have these endpoints. We want to encapsulate the price inside these and look at the endpoints. We can also look at curve fitting 2 edges right here and here inside and see where the market takes us. So if you go through the encapsulation principle from this high and this low, so we have A, B and C structure. It is sitting here and it got here. Now I'm not going to put any oscillator. Alright, so once this structure is consumed, we're gonna hit. Now what is happening here? We have a sideways action. What is happening after that? We have this trend line break. You can see, right? There's a gap. It's a good trend line. So we're gonna, when this bottom is broken, strong close below this, which is right here. So that means I need to take on a new measurement. Let's expand. So where are the pivots here? Small pivots, right? This is a major pivots. Alright, so let's try that out. Okay, let me move it up. All right, so going back to this discussion, so now you will be tempted, okay, how do I place this geometrical structure? What are the rules? What do I do, right? If I go with the containment idea that we are going to be contained, so I'll look where my endpoints are. Market is jumping between this, see this, boom, we already have this. Confirm, market is going this way, boom, boom. I can see I have fit the structure properly. So there's one approach to getting this. Okay, no problem, my friends. Now what are we going to do next is take this. Now I'm going to show you the center point. See that? A, B, C, D say structurally sound, and I'm going to do what we call as the axis. There are 89 rules of axis management in the universe. 89 rules. We will not get into those right now. It is called your sole axis alignment. Okay, that's the whole story. Now this is the soul of Tesla aligned here, and it is capturing the essence of its existence right now. All right, my friends, so right here the idea is we are getting close to the bottoms. Now this has a lot of planets under it. This is just for sake of argument we are putting this on, right? So the question always becomes, where is my structural scenarios? So you can see, where is it? By putting it here, right? We got this top, we got this bottom, we got this top. Again, always talked about off by a bar, but this is an overlay. Market is going up, it's going to go down. Okay, and let's move it forward. It takes a while to run the show. It's doing a lot of calculations behind the scenes. Should be fast. So what we are doing here is same thing, right? This one is second time from the bottom, from this top. Why this top? Because this is where the wave is being initiated. We are going to go after. This is a hot spot. It's telling us very clearly. If I put on my oscillator, as Tesla was supposed to be blowing, we are in Tesla at this point. We're going to continue to stay, because the way we do tactical hedge trading, invest one, make 5x, 6x. That means we need bigger moves. We don't need tiny intraday moves. We're looking for big moves across the vast embracing skies, my friend. We need clear skies. All right, congestion is not good. All right, so it is going to go to 2000 in 10 years. Looks like it. That in every top 5 big companies are trying to hit the $10 trillion mark. 8 to 10 trillion, $100 trillion market is going to be hit, and they're supporting infrastructure, supporting subsidiaries will be participating unless things changes drastically. There's always an if. All right, So we had the price and we have 1 bar off the bottom. Areas there, boom. We took advantage of this scenarios. That's all you need to worry about. So now this is how you do this. Now let's do this same way, because we are gathered here together to find out where it is going. So here it is, my friends. So let's do the same thing, right? First see the structural scenario. So what do? I go from here first. Where was my initial low? And then what do? Well, let's do simple things first. If I do it here, so I showed you center edge. Center edge from here is telling us short. Well, this is historical scenario. Time and price off by a bar. There it is. What is the second scenario? Second scenario is I am going to expand this. Right? How do I expand? Where do I keep? Well, let's try curve fitting things, because I need to find the edge, right? Now A, B, C, the market is contained, right? Until the next placement, market is contained. So I'm looking for it perfectly. Now I can do this on this side, pick it up again. But for now, we did this alignment just like this, and we are projecting where we are going. The next option, let's move it over. Again, same thing. Sideways action blew through, sideways action blew up. We got to reset it. Friends and traders. So what do I do? Where do I do? How do I do it? And this is how we do it. This A, B, and C. If I do this ABC, this is gonna spin, spin, and spin, and eventually it's gonna just hit here. Okay, and that's what we are expecting, which is gonna bring us down to this downfall. How far is it? It could be there in 2-3 days. You know, if it really wants to go, or it could just come down, up and down, and go. Now we have to do the analysis on weekly, daily, and do our analysis. This is just the demonstration of the philosophy of how market rotates and structurally behaves. Okay, what else can we do just to confirm? So this is how we placed this target based on this lower ABC. Now I need to do something else, right? If I do this top, well, this was a very aggressive top. Remember, 369 forecast has a simple phenomena. Good swing is the swing which has big bar in it. This is not a good swing. It's a good pullback, a little short, but it's not a good one, because we need something big inside the swing. And then this is a super pivot, and there it is again. What else is going on here? So two things we plotted from the same. Now we can, this is still a solid pivot. If I go right here with this guy, right, center point, still pointing to less. What we do, we'll just put it here. Now how do we get there? If you are not in it, you should have been all along, which I think most of the world is. So are you. So you're enjoying this. And this single tool has massive applications. I just showed you this one trick. Massive applications. The entire psychology of actual market can be just be done by this tool. So my friends, this should be enough for now. I appreciate your eyes and ears and your patience listening to this, and hopefully it is making some difference in your life to do something about it. Thank you.